Here's my projector. I bought it on Amazon for $100. I use a HDMI cable to hook it up to either a computer, or I actually bought this adapter from Best Buy, and it lets me hook it up to my iPhone. Okay, so I've got a white piece of plywood. I did 3/4 inch, painted both sides white with exterior white primer. Cut it down to about 6 foot. All the paint that I've done, I've bought sample sizes. And these go a long ways. For instance, everything that I've done this year has red, and I still have about a half a container left of red. Okay, so I got the projector where I want it. The tree's gonna be the centerpiece for all my other characters that I made. I'll show you how I trace it out. The trick is to stay at an angle where you can still see the projector and just trace it with a Sharpie. You want to try to stay to where you can still see the lines. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to paint over it and you're going to go over after you paint and redo your lines. But right now you just want an outline to start with. All right, we have a tree. Then you can step in front of the projector and see where you missed. So see a couple lines that I missed right there. I'm also going to add some more ornaments. You'll see it had a bunch of light yellow. I'm going to leave that out and just add some more ornaments. And you'll learn that this is really forgiving. So none of these lines are straight, but once the paint's over and I'm able to sit down with a steady hand, not coloring upside down, I'll be able to straighten all this out and it'll look really good. Okay, now I'm gonna take this jigsaw, I got it from Harbor Freight, and then I'm gonna saw the outlines of this tree. And then I'm going to sand the edges clean with this sander that I also got from Harbor Freight. So that's where I'm at so far. On the bottom, I'm going to leave a pretty solid base because I want it to stand up. I'm afraid if I go all the way to the gifts, it won't stand up on its own. tree. I actually trimmed the bottom, did what I said I wouldn't do, but it seems to be standing up just fine. Now I'm gonna sand the edges, get all these rough corners off, and then I'll start painting. Okay, I got 60 grit sandpaper. Okay, so I'm starting to paint. I took just some cheap white spray paint and hit all the sides. And now I'm just taking a brush and starting to paint the tree. Okay, so after I've finished painting, cover it with a clear coat. Here's the finished product.